It was 1973, I think, and Bess Constable was in the pub at the time with her husband Jumbo, and Jumbo died, and there was a rule that time at the with the brewery that a single woman couldn't run a pub, which was today, my God, that would be laughed out of court, wouldn't it?
Anathema.
Anathema. And it was advertised. No, it wasn't advertised. I heard that they were looking for a new landlord and landlady. It was a wet pub at the time, apart from a few crisps. Could you get a pasty? Best out pasties in one of their machines, didn't you?
We introduced food.
Yeah, we were introduced food on
little bits of wood.
A platter of wood, and we made Plowman's lunches. And a couple of times we did an evening meal. Poor Anthony was out there one evening, and Roger Brockway, the policeman, he asked her to have duck à l'orange.
Yes.
And she'd never cooked it before in her life.
Oh.
And I remember she cooked three ducks before she got it right. And we were eating cold duck for bloody months. But he sat down.
Wasn't just for him, surely.
No, it was for him and Sandy, his
Oh,
missus.
I see, yes. Yeah. And Ro, can you remind me of like the latest, or put it rather differently, the earliest closing time you ever had here?
Oh, earliest closing time?
Would have been about 4 in the morning?
About 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. They didn't seem to want to leave.
No.
So did you ever have to deal with any trouble in here?
None whatsoever. The trouble we probably had was there were too many people. I remember serving out that window as well.
In the summer?
In the summer. Cool. They couldn't get anybody more into the bar, and we used to serve drinks out the window.
And you had a pint of cider had to go right up to the top.
Yeah.
You know, because there was no froth or anything. So you had to be, if I was serving there, I'd be going and carry it very, very carefully to somebody.
And I tell you what, I put the price of cider up from 9.5p to 10p.
Oh, that was it.
And Fred Eyre swore, and Ken Every, they would never darken the doorstep again. No. And they swore that at about 2:30 in the afternoon, and that leaving of the pub lasted until 7:45 that night. And then they realised they couldn't.
Can you imagine it? A pint of cider for a shilling, was it?
Cider,
and it was cider.
I sold tankard and trophy.
Yeah.
Trophy was 15 pence a pint. Tankard was 16 pence a pint, and a whiskey was 20 pence a top.
God.
And so on a good night, I would take £100. That took a lot of doing. You know, look at me. You can spend £100 in here coming up for a drink and something to eat, can't you? No.
Oh.